Well, hello friends, how are you doing? Welcome back to my subscribers. If you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to be working on the shipping container, taking a look at the top, seeing what kind of patchwork we need to do, and getting it ready for paint. So this is my first time seeing the top of this roof, and I am shocked to see all the rust and debris that's on the top of this roof. My family forbids me to get on top of this roof. So the handyman stopped by to help me out and film this and show me what it looks like. And of course, show you what it looks like. Yeah, they absolutely forbid me. I think that they think I'll fall off the roof. And then, you know, who's going to do the dishes, huh? So you could tell the previous owner tried to paint it, maybe. Okay, so we started off with the power wash and blew off all the debris. And now we're going to start with the patchwork. And I'm using the Flex Seal, which I'm not sponsored by, to patch up the holes. This one has a little bit of a dip in it, so he's going to put on some extra just to try to even it out a bit so the water won't settle on it. Yeah, he's just like puddling it up there. And hopefully that will keep that sealed up. And we have to wait for that for 24 hours for that to dry. So we will be painting this tomorrow. And once he gets that on there, then you just go back with a paintbrush and cover up, even it out, and, you know, paint past the rust areas. And then there's this other section here that we found a hole in, and I believe this section is leaking into the dining room area. So that's, I'll show you a picture of what that looks like. It's causing the drywall in the dining room area to buckle and come down. There it is. You can see it buckling, and then that's right above where the containers, two containers, come together. Now he's just moving on, going step by step, scraping up all the rust, and then putting the Rust-Oleum primer on those spots that he just cleaned up. And we'll get it ready for the paint tomorrow. And so here we are on the next day, and we're painting. And he said it went on very easily. And even though there's those ripples on the top of the container unit, it is just, he said it spread very evenly and there was no issues with that. And using the Henry's topical paint that's supposed to seal the top of the container. You can use it on RVs as well. And it also helps not only seal it, but it will also help reduce the heat coming into the container unit. Using a 3/4 inch nap roller. And hopefully he won't paint himself into a corner there. Okay, so we spent the last couple of days repairing and painting the top of the shipping container. And he just put the final coat of paint on. So let's go take a look and see what it looks like. Huh? Do you want to go see the top? Yes? Okay, let's go see the top. Wow, that is crazy. What an improvement. Amazing what a couple coats of paint and scrubbing some rust off will do. So hopefully this will take care of all the leaks. Amazing. Just amazing. This is what it looked like before. And now this would look like now. So that's it, friends. Shipping container is sealed on the top. We still have to paint the edges around it. Make sure there's no rust on the edges. so we can get this all sealed up for the winter. And then we'll move on to doing more demo on the inside. So that's about it for this week. I will see you guys later. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.